Hello. I'm here talking about Arsenal and the upcoming season. A few different topics. Essentially, Premier League, Arsenal, Saka, Arteta, and let me start. I'm wearing the Arsenal away kit from a couple of years ago. I haven't got the brand new one yet, the black one that's linked to Africa. Everyone's getting it. How's everyone getting it? I don't understand. We're not in a cost of living crisis. I'm confused here. Or is everyone just getting it on credit? I don't know. But I'm probably going to try and get it. But I'm having to forward plan. I should actually have it in my budget every year for the new kit. But since it isn't, I'm starting with one of the previous away kits. So, based on the way things are going, I said this to one of my colleagues the other day. I said to them, his name is Joe. I said to him, what did I say to Cody? One of the two. I said, if Manchester City wins the Premier League this year, they would have won it 5 seasons in a row, which is a travesty. That creates this idea that it's a monopoly. And to be honest, it says that the Premier League is uncompetitive, poor, and inadequate. That's my understanding of the situation. So, looking at Arsenal's pre-season, I'm going, are we going to do it this year? Are we going to do it this year? Are we going to do it this year? The Premier League, it gets ever more competitive every season. That's fact. In terms of there's more money, there are stronger teams, people are always looking for ways to improve and invest. If you look at Aston Villa, they're in the Champions League for the first time. They are spending big money. They have a top manager in Unai Emery, ex-Arsenal manager. He actually put Saka on. He really championed Saka. So we'll get back to that in a second. And you look at the situation and you just think to yourself, Spurs will try again. I say try again because that's what they need to do. Chelsea, again, they're at a point where they want to build again and really get better. New manager situation, spend a lot of money. Man City are obviously there. Man United will want to go again. Liverpool will want to bounce back after Klopp leaving. So there's bags of competition for the top 4, let alone for the Premier League itself. Now, Arsenal, we're in a position where we want to strengthen. So Calafiori has signed, but we also want to get rid of some dead weight or weight that's not quite serving us. So the honourable Emil Smith-Rowe is making his way out of the club, and possibly Eddie Nketiah. So I always want the club to bring through brand new talent, showcase it in the leagues, in the cups, and blend them into the squad. However, it does seem like the time now is gone where we are leaning on our academy overall. Saka is a great example of an academy player that has made it to the mountain. They're there. They're in the Premier League. They're in the England setup. They're influential. They're instrumental. They're going on the right trajectory from wonder kid to world class vibes. But he's only going to get to world class if he's playing around world class players. So you bring in Declan Rice. You have Martin Odegaard in and around the squad. Saliba showing himself, and you sign up a really great defender in Calafiori. Will we be able to unseat Manchester City? That is the million-dollar question, because they have Haaland. They've got De Bruyne still. Yeah, they've got Bernardo Silva. They've got Kyle Walker, got Ederson. They have world-class players. Rodri, I haven't even talked about Rodri. He just finished winning the Euros of Spain, was basically the best player. So, will we unseat Manchester City whilst they've got Pep Guardiola in that squad? God knows, we can only try. Okay, having Yuri and Timber back will be definitely a tick in our box, because it just felt like Zinchenko was on his last legs. He was being exposed a lot of the time. The goal away at Anfield against Liverpool, when Salah just showed us his class, was, I think, it didn't all fall on Zinchenko, but it was just a very good example of the fact that if you've got a weakness in your squad and it happens to be the same position where the other team's best player is, I mean, the maths will be mathing at that point. So what I'm doing right now as an Arsenal fan, I'm watching the Arsenal YouTube. I'm catching up with what they're doing in the US. I know we beat Man United recently. Great for morale, great for team building. I've also started a unofficial local supporters supporters group on both Facebook and Discord, so join that. At the moment, it's got me in it, one of my old colleagues, and one of my friend's wife, no, my godson's wife. My godson's mum is how I referred to her the other day, but it's got one of my friends in it. It's got two of my friends in it. It's just 3 of us. So I'm looking to grow it to about 20 to 30 people, and then go to 50 in the following season. And the idea behind it is that we, as a supporters group, can go to different venues and locations, watch the game, engage in the game, and just be unapologetically Arsenal fans, fully authentic, through the ups and the downs, the waves and the challenges. That's my ambition, because I think that we're one of the classiest fans out there, and we had a dark time during the Wenger out phase. We had a dark time during, I suppose, pre-Arteta, and even when he just joined, we had a dark time in terms of Arsenal fan TV being the laughing stock. Now we need to hold ourselves to better and higher standards. I'm a huge fan of the club. I always have been since I can remember, since age 14 or so. 2006, I believe, is when I started to really get into Arsenal. And yeah, my personal feeling is that we're a great club. We can get even bigger and better, and now's the time. Essentially, they do great stuff with the Arsenal Foundation. They've got the Gay Gooners. They've got a lot of initiatives, and to be honest, I love what they're doing with regards to Nicole Holiday and Nick Bright. They are amazing advocates for the club. We do great with bringing back old players, past players, platforming them. Theo Walcott's doing great, and yeah, I just think it's a really good club to be a part of, no matter where you're from. When I see what they do in the US, I'm always overwhelmed and impressed with how far this club has translated, and you know, it can only get bigger, but bigger in the right way. So, yes, what else am I going to talk about in this video? I will be doing fantasy football again this year, of course, and it will be top heavy with Arsenal players. I live in hope. I live in hope, and last season was a tough season because Luton were relegated, and Arsenal were second in the Premier League, and then England were runners-up in the Euros. So essentially, for my 3 teams that I follow, I was 1 position off each time. So 1 position off staying in the Premier League, 1 position off winning the Premier League, and 1 position off winning the Euros. So it was a massive year of disappointment, but we go again. Yeah, we go again. I'm watching season 2 of Welcome to Wrexham as well. So that series is really keeping me upbeat, and the love of the game, the beautiful game, is still there with me. Last season I watched a lot of games with my brothers, which I really enjoyed, really loved. They came to watch it at the pub each time. We watched a few games at my brother's house. Luton at Kenilworth Road, we watched at my brother's house, which is amazing. So I'm looking forward to a great new year. I know you're looking forward to a great new year. My name is Tamar Oliver Lavender Robinson, and I just know that this is a great club. Looking forward to the new season. I'm going to catch up on some more of the YouTube videos. I'm going to tweet this out. I'm going to keep it moving. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you're just listening and got this on in the background. Yes. Victory through harmony. Victoria Concordia Crescit. Keep doing more than the rest. Remember to like and subscribe. And you know the rest. Cheers. Thanks.